For this lesson, open up Clipping Masks 2 and Clipping Masks 3, and they are in your exercise folder. Let's start actually with Clipping Masks 3, because everything's kind of set up for us. Now I have a photograph back here, and I have a vector, I drew that with the pen tool, of the state of Kansas. Now there's a couple of reasons why I chose Kansas in the United States as something to emulate here. It's very easy to draw. It's almost like a rectangle. You ever tried drawing California or Florida or Illinois or some of the other states that have rivers, that have boundaries? It's pretty easy. And the other one is I do live here now, so I'm using Kansas. In addition, the image itself is basically of a Kansas wheat field after it's been cut down. Now let's do something first. Let's go ahead and move. We don't have to, but I want to show you what happens when you make a clipping mask. Let's go ahead and create a new layer over here. And all we have to do is click the button right here. Let's call this one Image, because that's what it is. And the new layer will be Kansas. We need to move Kansas. That's a hard thing to do. Select it, come over here and click that little blue square up there, and you've effectively moved it. So we have Kansas all by itself, and we have the image all by itself in another layer, and that's fine. What we want to do next is make our clipping mask again. So what we're going to do is we're going to, well, let's make it bigger first. I want a bigger Kansas. I'll hold on the Alt key and the Shift key to draw out from center and make it pretty big, maybe something like that. Move it down, say, to about here. And now select both and go up to the word Object on the pull-down menu and go down to Clipping Mask Make. So it's going to do it. It's going to make it for us. But notice something else that happened. We had the image in its own layer. It's not in that layer anymore. When you create a clipping mask, the image or whatever it is you're using will be sucked into the layer that contains the mask. This layer right now is empty, and we could use it for something else. But understand how that works is you can have two images in separate layers, one being the clipping mask, but when you're done with the clipping mask, they all go together. Now let's go to Clipping Masks 2, because we have a problem here. I'm not really that good with the pen tool, so I really can't draw an image of the state of Kansas. And so I'm looking for something like maybe, a photograph or something that I can take a photo of the state of Kansas and then maybe use it. So that's our goal. Let's do this. Let's create another new layer. Let's go ahead and call Layer 1 Image. And Layer 3 we'll call Kansas. Now remember, we're doing this because we're in a new document. We lost all the other stuff from the other document. Make sure you have Kansas layer selected. Go up to the word File on the pull-down menu, go down to Place. Now when you place something, basically you are placing images, graphics, text, just about anything. If you go into your exercise folder for this chapter, you will see Kansas PSD. Go ahead and open that. Place. It's going to ask you what you want to do here. Convert layers to objects is what you want. Click OK. All right, so we got it. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And I'm holding down the Shift key and the Alt key to draw out from center and keep Kansas in proportion. So I've got this out of a book, whatever. It's kind of neat. I like it, but it's not going to work. If I come over here and select both of these and go up to the word Object on the pull-down menu and go down to Clipping Mask Make, it's not going to work. Because it can't work. A clipping mask cannot work with a photograph. So there is a feature in Illustrator that I absolutely love, and it's called tracing. I want you to deselect everything and then come back and click on that. That is a PSD photograph. Come up here to the word Image Trace. Now, if you don't see it up there, you will. But if you don't, you can go up to the word Object on the pull-down menu and go down to Image Trace right here if you want to. What I'm going to do is click that button. What does that button do? It's beautiful. It converts raster into vector. Now we've got a simple shape, but it photographs anything you want. So let's click that button. And what it did was it took the photograph and it converted it into a vector, but right now it's kind of a solid vector, uneditable shape. Now we can come over here. You've got presets. It's kind of neat. You go into things like, well, I want the colors back. So give me 3 color. It's a pretty simple color image. But we still can't really work with it as a vector. And number one, I want to get rid of that white, of course. So we have to do one more thing when you do a trace. The button that used to say Trace now says Expand. Click that button if you've got that selected, of course. All right, now it's broken up into just like a pen drawing. If I come over here with my direct selection tool, I should be able to click right about here and get rid of that white. And down here, same thing. These are just paths. So by deleting them, I'm getting rid of all that stuff. So now I got it. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and try it. Pick up my selection tool, come in and do this. Go up to the word object and go down to clipping mask. Well, that's not working too well, is it? Let's press undo. The problem is very simple. You have more than one path. If I deselect for a second, that's not a stroke, that's actually another object, but that black is separate. You can only have one thing making this mask up. So if I pick up my direct selection tool, because these things are grouped together, and that way I can grab it. As you see, if I move this over here for a second, you see that's there too, and you can't have that. So what we're going to do, let's see if I can just kind of select this and delete it, get rid of it. Let's pull this back again. Now it should work. Let's go ahead and grab my selection tool, go ahead and do something like that to select both of them. Go up to the word object on the pull-down menu and go down to clipping mask make. And there you go again. So you can use photographs if you convert them into vector using Illustrator's amazing and really powerful tracing features. And trust me on this, that's not just for solid colors. That's even for photographs. It's an amazing tool. But for clipping masks, it's a necessity, assuming you want to use that photograph for a mask. On to the next.